Yeah, we love making children's clothes, and if you do too, you know you have to deal with diaper changes, and an easy way to do that is snap tape. And I want to show you this garment has snap tape on it. And I love this for the bubbles and the short-legged garments. This snap tape is spaced about an inch apart, comes in black and white, easy to apply. But when you get into long-legged garments or some other applications, it's easier to put in individual snaps than to use the tape. And I'll just tell you, I'm not a fan of Velcro. Snaps are my favorite, and I suffered through putting those on with the old gripper type SnapSetter. When I found this tool, I got rid of that gripper setter. And this is my absolute favorite. For one thing, the prongs are extra long and they don't pull out of the fabric. I've never had one installed properly that pulled out of the fabric. This tool looks like this. It's 3 pieces. So I'm going to show you how I use this to put snaps on. This is a bib. Here, I'll show you the finished product. Here's a snap, and you just pull them apart. They come in multiple colors. We also have available just a ring cap with no color. It's silver. This is 2 layers of flannel. This is a little bit thicker. It has batting, and you can see it works just as well, and it goes on with the same principle. One thing I like about these snaps, sometimes the bib is a little bit large in the neck, and you could put another socket set here and make it just a little bit smaller if you need, without having to change the size of the bib. Okay, now I want to show you how this works. There are 4 pieces to the snap. You have the ring, the socket, this is the cap, and then the snap part. I'm going to put the colored cap through my fabric, and the directions for all of this are on the back of the snaps and the SnapSetter. I like to use this tool. It's the Expert Point and Press, and just kind of push those down. For years I used my fingers and they're kind of sticky. So I've got the prongs through the bib. And you can see there's an indentation here on the first part of the SnapSetter. I'm going to lay that in there, and it just pops right in that hole. This is the middle piece. There's a peg here that fits on in this hole, and this goes right over the prongs that I put through the bib. I'll just kind of double check, make sure it's in the hole. So I'm going to put the socket part on first, and I'm just going to drop it down in that hole. It's the perfect size. And here's the top piece. It has a raised round ring right here and a hole in the middle that fits over the socket. And then I don't have to pound too hard, just a couple of quick taps. I'm going to take this apart, and my snap is set. Okay, I'm going to mark where I want the other half of the snap to be. It's about right there. I'm going to stick my prongs through. And you don't have to do any dialing or changing the settings. Just this same tool works for both halves of the snap. I'm going to drop it back into that indentation. I'm going to put the second piece of my SnapSetter on. Make sure it's in the hole there. This is the last piece, and you probably can't see it on the camera, but one side sticks out a little further than the other. I'm going to take the raised side and put it down into the hole. Still using the same top piece. Tap it a couple of times. And my snap is set. There you go. This is one of my favorite tools. I was thrilled to find this when I was sewing for my kids when they were little, and I've used it for years. We have these snaps in a variety of colors that'll go with anything you're making. Another thing, I wanted to show you these. The snaps don't always have to be functional. These are 2 little coin purses, and I've used the snaps as the eyes on the cat and the dog. So lots of uses for these. That's all I have today.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us. We hope that y'all have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.